Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe, now this start video. The Young and the Restless, YNR, has always been a master of twists, turns, and jaw-dropping revelations, and the latest spoilers suggest that Genoa City is about to be rocked by some of the most unexpected developments yet. While the 4 twists mentioned above are already setting the stage for chaos, there's so much more brewing beneath the surface. Let's dive deeper into what these twists could mean for the residents of Genoa City and explore some additional surprises that could shake things up even further. The fallout of Martin's double identity. The revelation that Alan is actually Martin Laurent, Sharon, and Phyllis' kidnapper is going to send shockwaves through Genoa City. But the implications of this twist go far beyond the initial shock. For starters, Sharon and Phyllis will undoubtedly struggle with the trauma of their ordeal, and their shared experience could either bring them closer together or drive them further apart. Sharon, who has been through so much in her life, may find herself questioning her ability to trust anyone ever again. Phyllis, on the other hand, might channel her anger into a relentless pursuit of justice or revenge. Meanwhile, the Newman and Abbott families will be drawn into the chaos. Victor Newman, always the protector, may see this as an opportunity to flex his power and take down Martin once and for all. Jack Abbott, however, could find himself caught in the crossfire, especially if Phyllis's actions put her in danger. The fallout from this revelation could also reignite old rivalries and create new alliances as everyone scrambles to deal with the aftermath. Ian Ward's resurrection and revenge. Ian Ward's survival is a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. When his return is finally revealed, it's going to be nothing short of explosive. Ian is a master manipulator, and his comeback will likely involve a carefully orchestrated plan to exact revenge on those who wronged him. Victor Newman, in particular, should be on high alert, as Ian has a long history of targeting the Newman family. But Ian's return could also have unexpected consequences for other characters. For example, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, might find herself drawn back into Ian's web, especially if he uses her past against her. Additionally, Ian's reappearance could force unlikely allies to work together, as everyone realizes the magnitude of the threat he poses. The question is, will Genoa City be able to stop Ian before he wreaks havoc once again? Daniel's emotional roller coaster. Daniel Romalotti Jr.'s wild side coming out is a twist that could have far-reaching consequences for several characters. If Daniel does indeed form a connection with Sally Spectra, it could create a messy love triangle, or even a quadrangle, depending on who else gets involved. Sally, who has been navigating her complicated relationship with Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, might find herself torn between her head and her heart. Meanwhile, Daniel's ex-wife, Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, could find herself drawn back into his orbit, especially if she senses that he's heading down a dangerous path. But Daniel's emotional journey isn't just about romance, it's also about self-discovery. As he lets his guard down and explores his wild side, Daniel might uncover hidden truths about himself and his relationships. This could lead to some much-needed growth, or it could send him spiraling out of control. Either way, Daniel's storyline is one to watch, as it has the potential to shake up multiple lives in Genoa City. Jack and Victor's unlikely truce. The idea of Jack and Victor reaching a turning point in their feud is both surprising and intriguing. These two have been at each other's throats for decades, and while they've called truces in the past, those have always been temporary. This time, however, the circumstances might be different. If a crisis arises that threatens both the Newman and Abbott families, Jack and Victor could be forced to put their differences aside and work together. One possibility is that the crisis involves their children. For example, if Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, and Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, find themselves in danger, Jack and Victor might have no choice but to join forces to protect them. This could lead to some powerful scenes, as the two patriarchs confront their shared history and realize that they have more in common than they'd like to admit. Of course, old habits die hard, and any truce between Jack and Victor is likely to be fragile at best. But even a temporary alliance could change the dynamics of Genoa City in a big way. A new villain emerges. While the twists mentioned above are sure to keep fans on the edge of their seats, there's always room for one more surprise. What if a new villain emerges in the midst of all this chaos? Someone who has been lurking in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. This could be a character from the past who returns with a vengeance, or it could be someone entirely new who shakes up the status quo. For example, what if someone from Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, past resurfaces, threatening to expose secrets that could destroy her relationship with Jack? Or what if a mysterious newcomer arrives in Genoa City with a hidden agenda that ties into the ongoing storylines? The possibilities are endless, and Y&R has a knack for introducing characters who leave a lasting impact. A shocking death. No soap opera is complete without a shocking death, and Y&R is no exception. With so much drama unfolding, it's only a matter of time before someone meets an untimely end. The question is, who will it be? Could it be a major character like Victor or Jack, whose deaths would send shockwaves through Genoa City? Or could it be a younger character whose death would have a ripple effect on everyone around them? One thing's for sure, if a death does occur, it will be anything but straightforward. There will be twists, turns, and plenty of suspects as everyone tries to figure out what really happened. And of course, the fallout from the death will keep the drama going for months to come. A wedding or a divorce? Finally, no discussion of Y&R twists would be complete without mentioning the possibility of a wedding or a divorce. Love is always in the air in Genoa City, but it's rarely smooth sailing. Could we see a surprise wedding between two unlikely characters, or will a longtime couple finally call it quits, leading to a messy and dramatic divorce? For example, what if Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, and Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, decide to take the next step in their relationship, only for their pasts to come back and haunt them? Or what if Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, and Sally Spectra's connection deepens, leading to a whirlwind romance that no one sees coming? On the flip side, could we see the end of a beloved couple, as secrets and betrayals finally take their toll? The bottom line. The Young and the Restless is gearing up for some of its most dramatic storylines yet, and fans are in for a wild ride. From shocking revelations to unexpected alliances, the twists and turns ahead are sure to keep viewers glued to their screens. Whether it's the fallout from Martin's double identity, Ian Ward's resurrection, or the potential for a new villain to emerge, one thing's for sure. Genoa City will never be the same, so buckle up, Y&R fans. Big surprises are brewing, and you won't want to miss a single moment.